Hello, lovely to have you join me. I thought I would just record a quick video to show you through all the doll pattern that I've just released, both on my blog shop and on Etsy. It's been 3 years in the making, it's taken me forever, but I've been really excited because in sort of spring this year, I finally managed to work out all the niggly things that were worrying me about this pattern. So I released it as a self-release pattern, and I just thought I'd show you through some of the features of it. So the pattern's got sort of 3 versions of the doll. There's Amelia, there's Ella, and there's Holly. Essentially, there are different versions of each doll pattern, but as you can see with Ella, we've got little shoes. She's got little sort of body leggings through to her t-shirt, and as part of the pattern I've got a little sewn, very simple sewn skirt pattern included within the instructions. We've got instructions for her face and her head, and then the hair, which is sewn on afterwards, and there are 2 sections that you crochet, and you make 2 little pom-poms for her bunches, which are on top of her head. I've used plastic safety eyes. You don't have to use those, and it's always advised if you've got a really little person that you're making for a baby or someone under 3 that you embroider the eyes, but I've used plastic safety eyes, which I tend to do in my toy patterns. I've used a 4-ply yarn because it gives me a little bit more of delicacy and stitch definition, and the yarn I've used for mine is Drops Alpaca. You can use any yarn in your stash, and I would really recommend that, but whatever yarn you use, please use it all the way through, so from making all elements of your doll. So if you're going to use one yarn for the face and the body and the clothes, use all the same weight. So if you're using a DK weight, use it all the way through, or if you're using a 4-ply weight, use it all the way through. And obviously the thicker the yarn, the bigger the toy is going to be. So I've used 4-ply, and after much trial and error, I'm really happy with the range of colours it gives me for skin tones and the delicacy that it gives the features. With all my patterns, I like to incorporate the limbs into the body and avoid as much seaming as possible, so you've got a lot of robust play time. You're getting a lot of rough and tumble, and your toy is going to be really, really robust and have a long play life, and be loved for many, many years. So that's why I love crochet, because there are very few seams and very few opportunities for holes to appear and mending to be needed. So this is lovely Ella. Amelia has little shoes with white socks, and she's wearing a little almost leotard, but and there's in the pattern there is her pinafore as well, so you can make her little crocheted pinafore. She's got a little stripe around the outside and a shell edging, which I love a shell edging. We're lucky I don't use it all the time, but all of those instructions, which I'll show you in a minute, are there. And finally, this is Holly. So Holly has the option, she's got her little dress. I've also made her a little skirt as well. And you don't have to have a sewing machine to make this skirt. It's just an elasticated waist. You can get the elastic here in Britain, and even in the supermarket. And I've used just an oddment of sewing material that I've got. But yes, that's her little skirt. It says her little pinafore, and as you can see, there's the option just to have. She's got little boots on, which you could add a little button to if you wanted to. She's got leggings or a little pair of trousers, and she's got a t-shirt on. So that's Holly, and she too has got 2 elements of her hair and little pom-poms, which are her bunches on the top. So that's the 3 girls for you. all there together. Some of the people who contacted me said, could the clothes for Cute Crochet Animals fit onto the dolls? I think some elements might. This is the original Emily from the very first Cute Crocheted Animals. You'll see that her arms are slightly thicker than the doll's arms, and so she may fit some of the clothes, but she's made throughout in a sport weight, which is slightly thicker yarn, and her arms are slightly larger. Her head is slightly smaller as well. So I think there are some bits of Emily's clothes that would fit, but also the dolls are slightly wider in the body than the Cute Crocheted Animals. I am contemplating adding some clothes to the range of patterns that I've got. I was trying earlier on a little tam o' shanter, so let's try that on Amelia. I think looks quite cute, little beret, and I might add a coat, and I've got a little keyhole scarf as well. Let's put you down, if you don't mind, Ella, and we'll put on the keyhole scarf. So I think this might work. This is knitted version, but Miss Marple wears these in the television programs, but I think we might be able to make a crochet version. So I think a little keyhole scarf and a little jacket might be really nice, but please do say if you've got any suggestions. So there you go. There's the girls. I'll just show you the pattern quickly. So the pattern has got illustrations for you. You can see which doll is which. It's got all of the material details as well. It's got diagrams of how I like to attach legs together, and gives you some details. These are socks, and how I create the features as well, which is really important. So some descriptions as well on how I've created the hair. So hopefully the pattern gives you enough so you can be really successful in creating the doll. Many of my books have got really detailed descriptions on how to crochet. This pattern isn't going to teach you how to crochet. We've got loads of information in the books that I've written, and especially in How to Crochet, which is one of the books I've written. But most of the books I've written have really good descriptions and hints and tips for successful doll making. But this is my own pattern that I've released just this month, and I'm really glad that so many of you downloaded the pattern, and I'm hopeful that you're really going to enjoy making these sweet dolls just ready for people to play with in the summer and through into the festive period. So thank you so much for joining me. Do leave your comments and suggestions in the comments box, but also please like and subscribe, because it really helps me to be encouraged to create additional videos, to do tutorials and other show and tell, I suppose, about what we're making. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye bye.